Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So in this video, I am going to show you how to set up a smart AI camera enabled bird feeder using the CoolFly app. This is the app setup and we're going to get into it right now. Let's go.
Oh boy, it's Tech Timmy time.
All right, in my case, I have a bird feeder by a company called HIXX Aura. So it's the HIXX Aura, HIXX Aura Smart Bird Feeder. You may have a different brand because my understanding the CoolFly app works with a bunch of different types of brands of bird feeders, including the CoolFly brand, if you can believe that one. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get you set up with I'm going to use my HIXX Aura as the model here, but if you have other bird feeders as well, you'll be able to follow along and get your bird feeder set up as well. I will say there are a bunch of different apps out there that sound like CoolFly, so don't make the mistake I did. I was trying to set my bird feeder up with something called, I think it was called the birdfeeder app, and that's not it. That's not going to work. If you have a CoolFly app compatible bird feeder, you're going to need the CoolFly app. All right, so let's go ahead and get this done. I'll fast forward to anything that may end up going slowly here. And first thing we want to do is we want to actually sign in with an account. I'll fast forward through all of this bit. Completely trust that you guys are capable enough to go ahead and create your own account here. But that's the first step. So we're going to go ahead and do that on fast forward here. Okay, so first learning here is that you cannot log in with an existing account. You need to actually sign up first. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and after you get set up, now you're ready to basically add your device. So in my case, at the top of the thing here, I am going to select add my device. And then from here, allow CoolFly to find your Bluetooth devices. That's exactly what we want to do here. So more than 50 devices found. Could be that that's all the Bluetooth devices around me, not all of the CoolFly bird feeders. We're just going to say allow, and then here, turn on device. So depending on what your device looks like, we basically want to turn it on. So we want it to say ding dong, basically. All right. There we go. So that's the blue light, and that is a ding dong for sure. So I had to hold my button down for a good 10 seconds actually, but in order to get rid of this awful noise, we hear a ding dong sound. Now that's stopped. Now Bluetooth's going to search, and now we want to say next step. CoolFly would like to access our camera. I'm going to say allow, and now I'm going to actually scan my actual camera itself. Let's see if it finds it right away. And it looks like I found it. Excellent. So now we're going to say. Get that noise. Maybe that'll stop in a second here. I'll hold the camera away from the microphone. I'm going to say allow full access. Allow while using the app. Find devices, yes, allow. Okay, now this is an important step here. So this is where you need to make sure you choose your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network if you're on one. So I'm going to say choose another Wi-Fi. My 2.4 gigahertz network is not Coruscant. It's Tatooine, so I'm going to select that. Now I'm on my 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network, and come back here, and Wi-Fi saved. Okay, I'm going to say choose another Wi-Fi, and we did. And I feel like that sound should have stopped, so maybe there's some sort of an error here. Let's see. No, it just needed time to connect. So it looks like it is finding it and it's going to connect now. Let's see.
Wi-Fi connection in progress. Please wait.
And that's exactly what we wanted to hear. Wi-Fi connection in progress. Please wait. And my camera light is blinking.
Wi-Fi connection successful.
Nice. So that's exactly what we wanted.
Successfully connected to the platform.
Yay! All right, successfully connected to the platform. So now we're going to say give your device a name, and I want to call this we're gonna say, let's call this Tech Timmy's. I'm calling it Tech Timmy's Bird Hub. How's that? Fancy. I'm gonna say complete. Binding successful. Device feature has been upgraded. Great, so that's good to know. And let's just do some quick exploring here. So we're into the app. That is my exact smart bird feeder up there, which is super encouraging. And live right now is going to be, you see the camera. So I'm holding the camera in my hand at my desk. It's not installed at the bird feeder just yet. So this is just some random objects on my desk. So the camera is working and it is connected, which is super encouraging. So let's just see now if we can, let's go back to the app and just take a quick look around. And right, so here we are. So we have all of our various settings, including live, which I just showed you, etc. And again, I don't want to do too much of a deep dive here, but this is super encouraging, and we are set up now. So we can choose things like our video resolution. I'm going to choose UHD because I always want UHD. Live capture and sound settings. We have our sensitivity settings. I would suggest probably setting those to, well, it's going to depend on your personal preference, how frequently you have your friends coming over for lunch and dinner and so forth. So that's going to be a thing. And then we have different wildlife mode, sensitivity, video length, all that. You're going to want to adjust based on your own personal preferences. And so this is just our device info, general information here. You can also, it looks like, do a sleep timer if you don't want the camera sending alerts in the middle of the night, say whatever. I think I'm just going to leave it all kind of going for now. But guys, that is basically it. So we should be good to go. You are officially set up with your CoolFly app, and regardless of whatever bird feeder type that you have. So hope this video helped you. If you did, wouldn't mind smashing that like button. Helps out the channel a lot. And YouTube thinks that you might like one of these other videos that I'm going to throw up on screen here right now. So hopefully you will stick around and check out that. But you should be good to go. And I really hope you enjoy your bird feeder. I'm super excited to get this set up. More to come on this. Actually, I'm going to do a review on my actual bird feeder. And that I will do in a future video. But like I said, hope this video helped you guys. And hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.